The European foreign ministers have gathered in Copenhagen for an informal meeting hosted by Denmark and chaired by the EU's foreign policy chief, Kaja Kallas. Now, the talks have brought together ministers from all 27 member states to discuss two crucial issues. Number one is, of course, Russia's war in Ukraine, and the second is the bloc's deep divisions over the conflict in Gaza. Now, at the center of the discussions are more than $246 billion of Russian assets, which are frozen inside the EU. EU policy chief Kaja Kallas stressed that these funds cannot be returned to Moscow unless it first pays reparations for the damage which is caused by its invasion.
We see that Russia does not want peace, although there are a lot of diplomatic efforts made to bring Zelensky and Russia to the table.
We need to build up even bigger pressure on Putin. I think it's quite obvious that he's just dragging the time, trying to buy time and divert their attention from his continued attacks on civilians and infrastructure, and most recently also EU representation in Kiev.
Now, Ukraine and its allies have called for the money to be seized and used to directly support Kiev. However, major EU players such as France, Germany and Belgium have raised legal concerns and instead back a plan to use profits from the assets in the future. The ministers also reviewed plans to expand the EU's military training mission. Now, there is broad support for training and advising Ukrainian forces inside the country if a truce is reached. But such a move would require unanimous agreement, and Hungary has frequently blocked efforts to boost military support.
Today, ministers also discussed the European role in security guarantees, the European Union role. And it is clear that Europe will fully pay its part. I welcome that there is a broad support today to expand our EUMAM military mission mandate to provide training and advice inside Ukraine after any truce.
The Copenhagen meeting is underlining the EU's challenge to speak with one voice. On both Ukraine and Gaza, the bloc continues to struggle with differences that test its unity and the influence on the global stage.
Want to go here?